How's it going, everyone? Welcome to a update video on YouTube. Haven't really done one of these in a long time, but I'm gonna do one for the first time in like what, 3 or 4 years? I don't know. Anyway, let's dive into it. So I'm gonna I guess give like a little history lesson of my channel. Back on December 30th, 2010, my channel was created under the former username SonicmanTheBest. Back in 2011, I did my very first video, my upload. It was a Let's Play, or playthrough, but I called them Let's Plays. This was Donkey Kong on the Game Boy Advance. Did that on an 8-tech video camera. I still have that. The last time I turned it on, it still worked, which I'm surprised. But, yeah, but that was more of a test video. I know it didn't look that great back then. I didn't really give a lot of effort. I eventually switched over to using a Dazzle to capture gameplay on the PlayStation 3. Call of Duty World at War, or just COD, if you want to call it that, World at War. So World at War was a big game I did years ago on YouTube, like back in 2011, I think. 2012, I did it with a camera, then I did a redo of it with a capture card. I eventually got a PC just for gaming, well, it was for other stuff, but I got a PC that was really good with gaming. It was a gaming PC. I was in 2014, got that as my graduation, present from high school, gift, whatever. So I decided to use NVIDIA Shadowplay. I had an NVIDIA 770, a GTX 770, I still do, but wanting to update that at some point. But that's what I used to start with recording gameplay onto YouTube. The only thing was you're restricted to certain games. It was only recently that... wasn't recently. It was like a few years ago or something, NVIDIA finally decided to make the software Shadowplay where you could record any game. And you could like even record your desktop, but you couldn't do that before. Well, not without modifying it, but... I eventually moved over to OBS, Open Broadcast Studio, to stream on Twitch starting in 2016. I streamed various games such as VVV. I have to pause because I want to make sure I'm saying that right. Yes, that was the title. It was an indie game. Good game. If you like platformers and challenging platformers, I recommend this game to you. Metal Gear Solid 5, The Phantom Pain, was another game. And then Sleeping Dogs, which is a really good game. Just to name a few. Phantom Pain's good too. I would then put them on YouTube following the streams. Recently, I decided to capture gameplay exclusively on Twitch using Streamlabs OBS, with a few exceptions. And more on that in a minute. Other than Let's Plays or playthroughs, I started covering gaming news on subjects I was interested in. As you may know, the Nintendo Switch... As you may know, I covered the Nintendo Switch, formerly known as the NX. I did a lot of videos on that. I would also talk about games like The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild, Super Smash Bros. Ultimate, and Super Mario Odyssey. I also did a 15-day countdown for those, although I think for Smash, I believe I did a 10-day countdown. And I was still doing occasional Let's Plays on YouTube. The next thing I want to talk about is the future of gameplay footage. I feel like Let's Plays or playthroughs don't really do well like they used to for me on YouTube. So I have made the decision to no longer publish them on YouTube. I will instead keep them as a Twitch exclusive. There will be exceptions for gameplay, of course, on YouTube, like I said earlier. So say, a new game's announced, like Resident Evil 3, RE3 make, that's what I like to call it. I upload some game footage of that. It was a newer game demo. I decided to upload some footage. So stuff like that, and like say, I know E3's canceled this year, but like I might upload E3 footage, games. So stuff like that, that'll still come from time to time. You're just not going to see like full playthroughs anymore. But yeah, so I'll still occasionally do it, but it needs to be related to gaming coverage. I don't really think like a playthrough is... I mean, yeah, I guess I am covering a game, but not to the extent where I would call it your typical gaming news or coverage. So, by making these changes, I hope this will help my YouTube channel down the line. I also have been focusing much more on Twitch these past several months. which is actually an understatement. It's been more than the past few months, but it's been for a long time, probably at least like 5 or 6 months. Been really enjoying it. An affiliate now. So if you want to see gameplay footage, that will continue. You could do so by subscribing, or excuse me, you don't have to subscribe. You can do so by following me on Twitch at SonicmanTheBest. If you miss a live stream, don't worry, it'll be archived as a VOD, video on demand, or VOD, for up to at least 30 days, although I've noticed at times it's been there for longer. Additionally, I do hope you guys understand this change. Maybe you won't care about it, which is fine. I think people come to my YouTube channel for like gaming coverage. So yeah, I just kind of wanted to be transparent with this instead of just in the past. I kind of was going to originally do this like a year ago or so, but I don't think I actually publicly I didn't do like a statement like this. So I decided to finally say something publicly, you know. So yeah. So that's all I have for today. Just an update video. Anyway, that's all I got for today. And without further ado, I'll see you guys in the next video. Take care.